want your business to go to another level, you must try to learn and hear something new. So make a change today. So don't procrastinate and see your business grow and change. So check out Drastic Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor. Toni Harris Taylor. Drastic Results, oh yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor. Yeah, yeah.
Are you a franchisor grappling with how to stimulate your franchisees' growth and revenue? Are the phrases, "I'm not comfortable networking," "I'm an introvert"? Enter Toni Harris Taylor, your answer to these challenges. With her expert guidance and program, you can empower your franchisees to conquer networking and community outreach. Toni's program is designed to equip your franchisees with the skills and confidence to show up to the right events with the right people. It goes beyond making connections. It's about nurturing and leveraging these relationships. It's about following up, collaborating, and generating leads and referrals to maximize conversions. And ultimately, increased revenue for your franchisees and for you, the franchisor. Are you ready to unlock this potential? Reach out to us at 832-479-2088. Let's embark on this journey of growth and success together.
Hi, this is Toni Harris Taylor with another fabulous author of The Road to Entrepreneurship Starts with Why. I am the CEO and founder of Drastic Results Marketing and Sales Coaching and a franchisee with Network and Action Global Partners. Today, our author is Mr. Pankaj Kumar of Khadi Rollwala. He also has DNA franchise consultant, because you know we entrepreneurs can't just do one thing. So I want you to meet my friend and client, Mr. Pankaj Kumar. Welcome, Pankaj.
Thank you, Toni. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
So, Pankaj, in your own words, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Pankaj Kumar. I love hospitality industry, and that's where I started. I did my hotel management back in '97, and constantly working along with the top-notch brands and developing my skills. So, and today I have my own brand, which is Katirolwala, and I do help people to become a business owner who does not have $1 million in their pocket.
I love that. You've been working on your elevator pitch. I love it. So how did you come to start Khadi Rollwala?
It's a very interesting story behind when COVID hit, and and that point of time, I remember March 10th when we got a notification, email and text message everywhere in the news that okay, shut down. And I couldn't understand what do you mean by shut down, right? I thought, oh, yeah. And then we realized that okay, you're not allowed to go out, sitting at home, me and my wife with the kids. And first couple of days we enjoyed, setting down, staying at home. I said, great. And then we realized that, okay, we are in America. You are working at will. Do we have a job? Or
Mm-hmm.
we go back to our regular job? We have a mortgage to pay, kids to take care. And that's the time I, we were stressed, but we start looking. So I look back with my experience, dig in, and I found that, okay, I know food and I can start a business or something which can create a passive income, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't have so much money to start. So we start doing research and came to know about ghost kitchen, cloud kitchen, which is the low investment, and that was the buzz at that point of time that the world is changing and everybody gonna go as a cloud kitchen, everything gonna be in the cloud. So I took this space and I start working in cloud kitchen, and that's where I used to interact with the customer, taking a feedback. I use constantly cooking some new food, new recipes, and the customer's feedback helped me to streamline my menu. And the moment COVID was over, start fading it down and people start going back to day life, that's where cloud kitchen businesses start dropping. And when it
Sure.
drops within a month of 50%, that was alarming for me that, okay, this is a bubble gonna burst. This is not the right business to be in. Then one of my customer helped me to identify a location inside the food hall in Wilmington, Delaware. And that's where my first location, Khati Rolwala, was born. And once we started, people loved the food, getting a positive feedback. And the management asked me to open a second location in Houston. And I was like, okay, now this is 2 hours away. The Houston is 4 hours flight. I went, opened a store, and feedback was great. People loved the food. So that's the time we realized, okay, we did something right. We are going in the right direction. Let's start legal documentation, getting a trademark, everything else registered. And that's where the Kati Roll Wala born.
So in 4 short years, you went from
From
concept cloud kitchen
yeah,
to a
yeah.
national franchise. Okay, so is your middle name Drastic, sir?
I love to have it.
Right. So why do you love what you do?
There's a one element which we do not realize as a human, that the helping nature. We are human. We like to live in the society and we like to help, right? And that's either in my profession in hospitality when I was working in a restaurant. You don't realize it, but you're helping. Customer walks in, hey, hi, how are you doing? How can I help? And that's the attitude which most of our people who works in the hospitality has it. Then I had a working an opportunity inside the airport in UK. That was again is a helping people, helping, okay, directing them where to, which is the terminal, where the tickets. And that's the nature we have, helping. And that's where people, when they smile when you help and they will say thank you, that motivates. And that's what makes us to get up every morning 6 o'clock and go to work, and it motivates us to do it again and again.
You told the why of how you started the Kadi Walla concept, but I remember us talking and you said that your parents weren't thrilled. Your family wasn't thrilled you were becoming an entrepreneur. So what drove you to become an entrepreneur? Because you could have got a job and
Yeah, my parents are working. My wife is working. Everybody in my you know direct relations, they all work and 9 to 5, and that's where they have safe mindset that, okay, I'm gonna get the salary, I'm gonna pay, and that's a secure. Business is not secure, so it takes hard work to break through, and somebody has to see that, okay, yes, you can. I remember when I was in England, and I wanted to start a cafe. And my wife and my family, everybody said no. And they put a condition to it that, okay, if you really want to do it, you're so much driven, then we, make sure that you give us certain money because the business is very uncertain. And first year, you don't really make profit out of it. So and I wanted to do it. And I opened a cafe. But first month, I thought I'm gonna make money, tons of money. First month over, I had to like, okay, somehow we managed a break even. And I was like, okay, maybe this is the first month. Second month, I'm gonna do it. And a second month, the similar situation. And I was like, okay, what I'm doing wrong. And third month, then my wife came and said, you agreed to give certain money. This is the third month, and I felt the pressure on me, and I have to do it, and I don't want to shut down, right? So what I did, I took a job in a casino. So I used to work in my cafe from 7 a.m. to 7 in the evening, and in the night, go back home, get ready, and go to casino from 10 to 3 in the morning, and come back, sleep for 2 3 hours, and then back to work again. So for me, it's the passion which I wanted to do it so badly. So that's how I mean, I used to make casino salary to my wife that, okay, this is what I promised, and this is my passion which I want to do it. So I did it for a year. And then my wife realized that, okay, yes, I know you wanted to do it and you can do it. We do trust you now. So maybe this is not the right location and this is not the right time. And that's where when I was when we were in here in New Jersey, when a COVID hit, and that's where my experience of working and driving my own business, and that's where it gives me a strength to go back all your learning to utilize and make it success.
Awesome. Awesome. Great story. So, how does your why motivate you?
Oh, my why uh, motivates me to drive because it's a passion which I said, the helping people. That's one. It's helping people, making them happy. And when we are coming to the franchise, we making people who doesn't have so much money, so we can start a business with $50,000. It's nothing in today's world where every
Right.
business require a half a million, a million. And so we wanted to break through and make it a business model which is the lowest investment for people to get in and become a business owner. So the transit of somebody else in our society, if I'm helping somebody to pass that bridge, it motivates me. And that's my why. Yeah.
Yeah. Helping people. That's
Yeah.
the best why. If
Yeah.
you are really focused on other people rather than focused on yourself,
Mm.
that will motivate you to keep going. So, how do you define success and how has this definition evolved since you started business?
In I mean, success is very difficult to define. For everybody is different success story, success definition. For me, success is all small steps. So the
Mm,
small steps, you know we are in a situation where we don't know we have a job or not, right? And we are sitting and talking about it, and the decision has been taken that, okay, I'm going to start a business and I can do it with a smaller investment. And opening a business was a first success. So I was thrilled that, okay, hey, I'm doing it again, right? Then we had a success where, okay, somebody comes and say, hey, your food is great, we loved it, you need to have a storefront, what you doing here? So that was another success. So all
mm,
of these small success which comes on your way, don't make it a too big picture for yourself where that bigger picture burden which drop you down. We're a small success. And then when we open a storefront, it was another success. Right? When you open a second one, we have another success. So it's all a success story, keep coming back. So for me, success definition is a small bet which makes you happy, smile, connecting people, helping people. And every step when you do something is smaller is a success. And we
Yeah,
celebrate. We
I
celebrate.
agree.
Yeah.
Some people don't think it's success till you reach the destination. But
No.
really, success is all the small, drastic steps you take
Yeah.
along the way. And we, as entrepreneurs, sometimes we forget to celebrate those steps.
That's right. Yeah.
And so I know when we have our weekly calls, that's why I have us celebrate those wins because we have to see that we're making progress in order to get to the next destination. So, how do you stay motivated and focused on your goals, especially during tough times?
Well, if you look at to the tough time as a tough time, I look at it as an opportunity. So when the tough time hits you, it's an opportunity to think out of the box and come out from there. And it motivates me. It's like my job. I will never ever able to work 9 to 5 uh, studio job. Right, my brain go dead. I tried once. I can't. I could not sustain. I think
I
6 months.
tried once.
It's a 6 month, and I come back. I was like, no, I need those tough times where my brain get stimulated, we're functioning, helping people, coming out from the problem. It's motivation. It's just
So, what I heard you say, you're motivated by tough times.
yeah,
Is that what I heard you
yeah,
say?
yeah. It comes some kind of tough situations. That's where you get alert and you function, and that's where you see that what you can do, right? If
Well, you
it's
get creative.
yeah, you get creative.
You get
You think
creative.
out of the box, right?
Yes. You know, Pankaj, I don't think I've thought about it the way you just said it. But if I look at my business and my life, yeah, it's the hard times that inspire me to move forward.
Yeah.
And if more people looked at it that way, they wouldn't focus on the fact that it's a hard time. It would be that opportunity to
Hmm.
do something else and get creative. Okay, I think you and I are twins. So, what role has networking and building relationships played to your success?
Oh, it's a massive, massive. Knowingly, unknowingly, you do not realize that you are doing networking. We are human. We always connect people. We look at each other and smile. Sometimes you don't know a stranger. You smile. You start talking, and you just connect. So that was there. I think I always get referred because of the networking, and networking is always it's being honest to use yourself, working and not looking into pulling the opportunity out. You're just being yourself, right, and doing a networking, so people will help you. And when I met you, that's where the definition of networking was. I realized, oh, I was doing it, but yes, this is a different way of doing it, where nowadays I do online networking, or either go for a local county coffee networking with the business owners and everybody else, and that's where it helps me that somebody gonna refer somebody else. That's how it
Yeah.
works. And networking is solid, that okay, somebody need a help, and that's where you 10 people are sitting, and one person require, hey, I need a marketing help, or I need a sales and marketing coach. So I'm like, okay, I know somebody.
So, absolutely. I'm glad that you um, hired me to reframe networking for you, but you're right. We need people and we can't do things on our own. So it was happening all along. I think now your experience is happening with more intention
Yes.
versus catch
Yeah.
as you can.
Yeah, that's right.
So what advice would you give to aspiring I'm going to say franchisees, since that's your world. So, what advice would you give to aspiring franchisees about taking risks and making bold, drastic decisions?
Season. I would like to convey, or I would like to tell them that, okay, in any business, any franchise business, when we get into, there are four P's. Is always number one is going to be people. We are dealing with the people, right? Either in our business, people is behind the counter, people in front of the counter. Then we have a product, right? Product is your heart of the business. It doesn't matter what you do. Are you a consultant, or are you selling a product, or anything you're doing it? So you know about your product, and then you follow a process. You need to have a process in place. You cannot do ad hoc. You need to have go back and fix the process whenever you have to do anything ad hoc and out of the box, and which is not there in your process. So if you follow these three, then you have a profit gonna follow, behind these three, like people, product, and process. So I want them
Right?
to understand this is the basic fundamental, and follow. And there's nothing. I mean, drastic decision. It's nothing drastic, but drastic decision is something which is a mindset. I guess they need to have that the mindset
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
starts with the mindset. Everything starts with your mindset. So, can you start speaking of mindset? Can you share a story of a major setback you faced in life or business and how you turned it into an opportunity? So, you talked about COVID and how you turned that around. Is there another story you want to share?
There are a story. I mean, like that was one which is the drastic one, right? The COVID situation, when you come out from that situation, right? And then I had a situation which is in England, um, right? It's a situation where you wanted to start a business, and the business was not generating enough profit. And that's where these kind of situation when comes, you said, I mean, you need to have these family along with you. So first thing I would suggest, even for a business owner, what you are asking me, I would say, that's very important that you come back on a table and talk to your family, make them understand, and bring them on the account. So then your drastic steps, whatever you are taking, it is an investment, right? So you're going to do the market research to understand it supports your business plan, right? And then you have a family along with you, then you can build a business. uh, in UK, when it was not making profitable, so the drastic step what we have taken, that we hire a marketing team, and those marketing team, even it's a tough call because you're not making profit. Now it's a situation where either you look at to cost cutting mode, like saving everything else, or either you go aggressive, give another try, put some money to the business. So that decision, it has to be taken. So I took the decision, hire a marketing team, and we gone all over big time, and it helps you to generate the business. But that was a big
It's
decision.
it's a yes. We have a local businessman in Houston
Mm,
who, no matter what was going on in the world, he never stopped marketing.
yeah.
And when you hear him speak, he says, "My the key to my success is even when I didn't know
Mm.
where how the money was going to turn, you got to always market." So thank you for a plug for me. Always show up, always market, even in tough times. Role has mentorship or coaching played in your entrepreneurial journey?
Ah, Tony, I mean, like, this is something which I strongly believe that every successful person has a coach, right? Or mentor, or either professionally or not professionally involved. Your parenting, parents start your coach. That's
Mhm,
your family. You're gonna see that, okay, the kids getting groomed. Your teacher become your coach, and step by step. So the
mhm,
moment grow and you become a successful, to become a successful, you need a coach. Either you go to gym, you can do what you're doing it day in, day out, you have no clue, but you want to see the result, you need to hire a coach. That's simple as that. The moment you have a gym coach, somebody's there, then you're gonna see the results are, the falling in place. If your purpose of losing weight or gaining muscles, whatever, it that's how it happens. Otherwise, if you go to gym, it doesn't really gives you results. Yeah, you are there. Or so I personally will say, coach, yes. And you coming on board, and I have multiple coach for
Sure.
every single industry, every single situations. I just pick a phone and said, hey coach, this is what I need. And the beauty in a coach, that what I personally see, that you are naked in front of your coach, because you do not have a saying that, okay, hey, I cannot do it. Like I picked up a phone and call you. I can't. I'm not making videos. I can't make it. It's tough, right? How do
We're
you?
gonna get you making videos.
So in a situation where you are working hard and you're doing everything in terms of the marketing and nothing is working out, you pick up phone and say, coach, it's not working out, man, it's not working out, what I'm doing wrong. So it's
Mhm.
in between parents, a teacher, or friend. It's somebody you can talk, you can be very honest, and you get a feedback, and
Yeah.
you act on it, and you get the results.
And you said something key there, and that is hire a coach. You
Mm-hmm.
can get free coaching, free mentorship, but at some point you do have to invest in coaching because, first
Mm-hmm.
of all, you want the best coaches, and the best coaches don't work for free. But the second thing is, the more you invest in yourself, the more you take action.
Yeah.
Right? There's no, you can't get any traction if
Mm.
you don't invest in yourself. And so, and it needs to be a number you're really uncomfortable with. Because if it's a comfortable number, you will still shrink back and not do the work that the
That's
coach tells
true.
you to do. So, hiring a coach is important. So, what one piece of advice would you give to someone starting their entrepreneurial journey?
I would definitely gonna tell that person to talk to your family. Bring your family on board. It's the most important, right? It's you need a peace at home before you start, or bring everybody on board. That's the first win or success for them to start a business. They
Right.
they cannot start a business without the family support. If you start, you're gonna fail. That's for sure.
And you've been around long enough to know. So that's really great advice. Include your family. How do you balance work and personal life? And what drastic measures have you taken to achieve this balance? Do you have that? So,
Work and personal life, sometime I would suggest people to, it's a very simple one liner one of my coach told me, and I always practice that. Be being there, right? Being at that point of time in that situation. It shouldn't be that, okay, you are on the dining table with your family and thinking about a business, and your phone ring and you pick up. That's where the problem, that means you are not balancing it out. When you're with a family, you're with a family, and when you're in the business, when you're business, right? You go back to work and you're not thinking about it, your family or any other situation. So it's always, if I'm here with you, I'm here with you, right? And then that's how you give or gain maximum out of it. But if I'm here, I'm not here, if my mentally I'm not here, then then you cannot, it doesn't matter what tools you're using, it whatever you're using it, nothing gonna work. But when you are in that point of time, then yeah, there are so many tools for you to help you. But mentally you need to be prepared that, okay, wherever you are, give you 100%. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're working for charity, you do it for 100%. Giving advice to somebody, do it for 100%. Talking to somebody, listening somebody, listen to that person 100%. It's not that you are listening and you're looking at the phone and picking up the call. And this is the very basic fundamental, but I think that's where it starts. So if you do that, uh, that's it. Your work life balance is there.
So stay focused on what's in front of you at the moment.
That's
So,
it.
what's the legacy you want to leave as an entrepreneur, and how do you plan to achieve that legacy?
Legacy. Legacy. There's no legacy gonna be around, but yes, what I would like to people to remember that I help. I want to help maximum people on my way to achieve their goals. So I always do that. I mean, when I used to work as a manager, I used to help my employees to buy a house, or their kids can go to the better school, or help them out of the box, not day to day. Work is there, but if in that situations you build a relation, people will remember you, and I believe in karma, so karma gonna come back to you. You do good, you will get good.
Absolutely. So, what does being a part of this book mean to you, and what message do you hope the readers get?
Oh, there are a couple of factors to being here. One, that I wanted personally to be here. That's fun. Straightforward, that okay, hey, I wanted to be somewhere to start and writing a book and being an author and understanding the scenario. So many experience and stories of 27 years wanted to share. That's where I wanted to leave that legacy, as we were talking earlier questions. So this is where the book is going to be my legacies left. Somebody gonna read and learn,
Mhm.
and make changes in their mindset and their life. uh, that's that's the reason for me to write a book.
Yeah, awesome. So, what is your contact information if someone wants to connect with you?
Yeah, they can go on my LinkedIn page. uh, I mean, you might able to drop it off, right? So LinkedIn page, or they can call me at 929-261-2124. Email me pankaj@katirulwala.com.
Thank you so much, Pankaj, for being a part of this book project. I have admired you since we met. I don't know how you get it all done, but to go from the pandemic, an idea, to now being a national franchise. Congratulations, sir. You are a drastic stepper.
Thank you very much. Meeting people like you is always inspire, and you know hold us to take the drastic steps.
Thank you. This is Toni Harris Taylor saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow, and we'll see you with our next author.